Hi guys, welcome. Welcome to another episode, actually our first episode of our new series. Finally I was able to get this thing up, and I don't know if you guys can hear that music, but that's the music that comes with the graphics mod. But I was finally able to make this, my mod compatible with 1.18 for EU4, so here we are doing a series in the mod. In this episode, well, actually, what this series is all about, it's going to be called Greek Greatness, and it's going to be all about playing as Nea Ellada, and that is like my baby. I try to give it an update like every time I update the mod, and every time there's an update for EU4, I like to update its situation in some way, whether it's to add a new country that's surrounding it, or to change the circumstances of its starting position, or something like that. But very quickly, let's just go over the updates in the latest patch. Well, okay, actually this was in 1.17, or 1.1.7, no, 0.1.7. I added a few more provinces, Split and Vieste, and this one, Pizio. It's actually a name of an Algerian city, which gets renamed if the Amazigh conquer it. Reconquer it, I should say. It is their core. And then all of these Greek islands got unique provinces. There's that one, Andros, Kea, Milos, Ikaria, Samos, Chios, Lesbos, Limnos, and then Cyprus got broken up into 5 provinces. These provinces are now connected. There's more of a smooth transition here in this province. There's a new province here, Abha. There are a number of new Korean provinces, and I'm so happy about that. First of all, there's Weihai. That's a dynamic province name, by the way. There is Nyeongbyeon, which was already there, but now we have Chagang. We have Ryanggang. It's really hard for me to pronounce that one, but I added that one. It's a province in North Korea. Gangwon, which is also a province in North and South Korea, but I added the North Korean one, only to reduce confusion. There's Seoul as its own province here, and then Gyeonggi is also a province. Taean, Cheongju, Busan is now its own province. Uljin, and then we've got this. Hold on, there's a bug on my wall. I just killed it. I am so happy he died. Yeah, we've got Gosong. What is this one? Koje, Namhae, Goheung, Bosong, Jindo, Daemado, which actually, this is disputed territory, but it's in control of a Korean city-state, but it's dynamically named. So, Nagasaki, and then also these little islands right here, Nishinoshima and Sado. And yeah, so we've got different provinces over there, and I believe that's it for the new provinces. I believe. I could be wrong. But anyway, there are also new institutions, which we will get into. Oh yeah, and also these guys are a trade league. These city-states, Busan, and then Jindo, and Goheung, Namhae, Koje, Daemado, and Jeju are all in a trade league. And that tends to make things very interesting. But we're going to start as Nea Ellada, because we are playing as a Hellenic Republic, which is awesome. We will get into it, but let's first start the game. And you know what? We're going to play on Iron Man mode, because we are not afraid. Greek greatness. And we are going to go for a very difficult thing to do in my mod, and that is form a new Roman Empire. There is no way to restore the old Roman Empire. There is, however, a way to form a new Roman Empire, and it doesn't even appear until you actually own Rome. And we do not own Rome yet. So, we are Nea Ellada. We start out with a unique government form called the Hellenic Republic, +1 tolerance to true faith, some corruption reduction, and we've even got a great starting ruler here, although he's greedy. That sucks. But he's a 465, which is very cool. And Greek culture, obviously. I also modified this province so it goes right up to the river, because it just annoyed me so much how you couldn't go right up to the river. Because if you took Bessarabia, then you went past the river, and I didn't like that. So, yeah. So we have unique ideas. We start with infantry combat ability and land leader shock. So we will be putting those to good use. I will read the other ones as we get to them. We also have this construct the Great Temple of Zeus, and that will give us some extra missionary strength. Let's go for reclaim Besanth, because Nizzi is going to be kind of a main rival, one of our main rivals in the beginning. In addition to Dinaria, which is a historical rival, and Great Horde, which is not a historical rival. I probably need to make them a historical rival, but either way, they're natural rivals. So this starts off as our core, but we do not currently own it. And the nation that does own it is Nizzi, which is like an awesome island nation. I really like how I did this. How I split up all their islands, and they even own Cyprus. But I probably should like give this probably should give like a couple of provinces on Cyprus to Ankara. That would be probably cooler. But either way, yeah. So we start off as the number 2 great power, behind the Xiangguan Empire in China. And then after that is Nadu, which is down here. That's not really fleshed out. I want to add India, but I don't really have any ideas for it yet. Guangshui, that is fleshed out. Scylla, which is this in Great Britain. Indus, which is not fleshed out. Peran, which is like Persia and Iran. And Urdu. Those are the great powers. Actually, we can look at this. That's victory cards. Great powers. So we can see all of the great powers in the world. They're kind of spread out. They're actually mostly in Asia, but that's because there are many small little powers in Europe. So let's do this. We have a force limit of 33. Let's kind of build up to it a little bit more, because we do have kind of a good economy. So, and we also start off with Olympia as a march. I gotta actually see what our situation is. 10 and 3, 7 and 4. Well, that doesn't really make any sense. 8. Okay, well, wait. I have 9 and 3, 8 and 4. So actually, let's cancel one of these guys and then put a cavalry. Let's build a cavalry. Unit of cavalry. Okay, and right off the bat, it is going to slow down a little bit, because eventually we're going to get this event that I added. It's a new event, this one, and it's because I added another tech group to the game, Nomadic, because they no longer had the tech penalty right off the bat, and so in order to do that, I either had to update the province history for every single province in the world, or I could just add this event that makes you discover every single province from the start of the game. So it does kind of slow down when you roll over this option. Let's go ahead and do this. Click. And now we know about every province. I don't know why it skips over these. Could be that they changed names and there's some kind of other issue with them, but as far as I know, and I don't know much, everything's fine. It's just a few C zones, so we'll be fine. And we probably will never even go to those C zones anyway. Not even that one. So, yeah. So our goal is going to be to restore the old Roman, or not restore the old Roman, create a new Roman Empire. And I think that will be pretty cool. I think that'll be a good idea. So, Olympia is our march. Oh yeah, our religion is Neo-Hellenic. We've got build cost minus 10% and recover army morale speed plus 5%. Our heretics are Tolin Mori, Salt Totemist, Great Jungle, Black Wolf, Harakes, Dol Harabang, Aliman Al Hakiki, Animist, Fetishist, Totemist, Inti, Nahuatl, Mayan, Norse, and Tengri. So those last ones are not really present in the world. But Black Wolf is over here, Harakis is over here. Great Tower is not on here, is it? It is not. Salt Totemist is over here, though. I do mean to add some, like, holy site mechanics to Salt Totemists. Aliman al-Hakiki is that religion over there, and Solian Mori is there. There's also like an Asian Old World religion group. These guys are consumerist over here. And the only religion, or the only province with Dolharabang, very cool religion actually. It's minus, what's it called? Minus unrest, and then minus 0.02 yearly corruption, and minus 10% stability cost. In addition, Jeju starts out with minus 3 national unrest in their stability and stability cost. In their traditions, I mean. Not in their stability. So, if you play as Jeju, and they're also a theocracy, which gives them minus 2 extra unrest, or minus 2 unrest in all provinces of their religion, that's insane. So, if you play as Jeju, you're going to have an insane amount of unrest reduction. That being said, we need to send this guy over here and send this guy over here. And they do have they're allied with Dinaria. That really sucks. Although I could, like, you know what? I'm just gonna claim a bunch of the Greek islands. Let's put it on 4 speed. Oh yeah, and we also have unique estates. When the estates first came out, I played with this. Although these need to be changed. Because currently, this doesn't actually subtract loyalty, and it's supposed to. Just gives you the admin power, so if you guys want to exploit that, go right ahead. You can even actually the merchant guilds is like unchanged mostly, so I think we lose the Republican tradition. And then this this clergy thing is a little bit different. It actually gives you missionary strength. So, yeah, there are some interesting things here. Non-accepted culture in Niz. Okay, so that's a problem. Otherwise, we really need this guy here. And then if we boost our stability to 1, which is a lot of power, but it's going to be worth it, I think. We can construct the Great Temple of Zeus. Can also encourage divination and do religious sacrifices. Because it is a pagan religion, you know. Neo-Hellenic. And once we construct the Great Temple of Zeus, that gives us extra missionary strength, and because of that, we can actually convert all of this. So, Dinaria declared war on Bari. That could be good. That could be very good for us. Especially if they're not willing to help out Nizi, then that would be good. Let's see the navies here. Nizi has 5 galleys, so I could actually still take them on. I have 10. And let's just protect trade in, I guess Ragusa? Although Ragusa is not a very valuable trade node. So let's protect trade in Constantinople. Okay, change government. Oh, now they're a despotic monarchy. The heck is this? Curtail the nobility? Oh, because they... I guess the nobility took power there. New Israel already getting wrecked. Also, Jerusalem is an important city. Athens is not, even though it's very high development. It's 34, and I believe it's the most highly developed province in the entire world from the start of the game. Yeah, Seoul is almost there, 31, but other than that, yeah. Yeah, Athens is actually the most developed province in the game. But Seoul and Tokyo as well are both important cities. And yet, what is that? Oh, influenza. And yet Athens is not. Constantinople is a ruined city. Rome is an important city, which will be useful since we are going to form a new Roman Empire. Also, Naples is in on this war. The Italian Mercantile War. And let's get a general, shall we? That's actually a really good general. I like him. And let's fabricate a claim, because I want Euboea. At least, right? At least Euboea. And if I declare, they still will accept, but I think that's fine. Because also Olympia is going to join me. Let's check on Dinaria's army here. Dinaria has an army of 17,000. I think that's fine. All I got to do is put my navy in here. I've never played my mod, by the way. I've never played a full game. I did, there was one where I played a multiplayer campaign, and I started out, like, I started out as Sicilia, and my friend started out as Nea Ellada. But, okay, so let's take Byzanth. It's fine. We're already in combat, and we can take Marketplace. That's going to be a good one. I probably need to make Athens an important center of trade. Something like that. Constantinople is good for trade power, but it's not really good for anything else because it's a ruined city. So you got that. It's even got minus 25% trade power. And minus 10% movement speed, and it's even got the autonomy growth there. So, you know, it's not, like, Constantinople's not a very good province here. Probably need to make that ruined city more penalizing, but... And also, we can repair it once we get to Admin Tech 8. Okay, why don't I just take my guys over here first, just so I can occupy Byzanth? Okay, and I actually captured a galley, it looks like. Yeah, I did. Send these guys back to repair. And these guys are just gonna, once they finish repairing, they're gonna go back here. And I occupied Byzanth. That's gonna be a nice addition to the empire there. The problem with Nizi, and I really wanted to do this on purpose, see, I have straits between Athens and Kea and Euboea and Andros. And then also from, like, here and here. But other than that, there are no other straits. And so, you've really gotta, like... you've really got to, like, perform some naval invasions if you're going to take on Nizi. So I believe if you're starting as them, probably it's, you're going to have a really fun time playing a naval game. Especially since in the traditions, look at that, minus 33% shipbuilding time. And then I believe, and they also start with a 636. And then I believe they have other really good modifiers in their national ideas. So, okay, let's see if we can get Dinaria out of this war. I'd be fine with, like, not taking anything from Dinaria in this war. I also don't really know why they're losing. But it's fine. At least Olympia's on their capital. Maybe they just left their territory unguarded. Also, Umbria. Wow. Umbria is actually doing stuff. Like, they don't even have administration yet. Administration is the first estate. See? Administration actually... Okay, this is the Renaissance event. It's actually not the Renaissance. It's called Military Tradition. And it starts... It actually started in Jeolla this time. Korea. Oh, sweet. I'm actually greedy, so I can take money. And it's not in any of my provinces. It's not even spreading to any of my provinces, which is kind of a problem here. Okay, Dinaria I want to take Just Viden, probably. And then give me a bunch of money. Oh yeah. Give me tons of dosh. Just Viden, I think, is fine. Okay. Now I can truly wreck Nizzy. I have 16,000, or I have 16 transports, so that's useful. Can I just go ahead and core this? It's gonna take 33 months to convert. And that's not, yeah, it's not quite where I want it yet, so let's just core it. And the Imperialists, by the way, when they're completely loyal, they give you a pretty nice boost to core creation cost and years of separatism and manpower recovery speed. So you really want to please those Imperialists, and those are unique to the Hellenic Republic, by the way. No other government form gets that. And I believe also, I'm not exactly sure, but I believe when you play with random nations, like where it generates the random nations and like all over the world, I believe you get at least one Hellenic Republic in the Greek area, which is pretty cool. And then in addition, there's another unique government form called Pirate Kingdom, and I believe you're guaranteed to at least get one of those somewhere in the world. And I believe the Pirate Kingdoms are allowed to raid coasts. No, they're not. But the Amazons just naturally get to do it. Now, Fis is another country here, and they don't get to do it from the beginning, but eventually they do get the ability to raid coasts. And I really thought, whenever there's a new mechanic that comes out, I always like to find some way to add that to my mod. So that's what I did here. Okay, all of these islands, and I want a lot of them, so... Okay, these guys got forced out. There's a battle, though, so I can't... Okay, we're fine. Okay, repair those guys. Kosovo got converted. Kutaya. Yeah, this is going to be an issue. Trying to convert this crap. Because I even accept the culture. And I took the decision. And I have a thing, an advisor there. That's going to be interesting. I'm so excited to finally get this series out because I've been waiting on this for a long time. This series. Just because I wanted to start it a long time ago, but the problem was the mod is really difficult to update because for some reason I just can't seem to wrap my head around modding the institutions. I don't know what it is, but that's what happened. The issue was the institutions. And I also get Miltech 4, so that's cool. I'm also starting to get a tech penalty. And you get army tradition when you embrace military tradition. Let's see, since the 27th century, the wealthy and powerful oligarchs in the Korean and Japanese states have been patronizing legislators and strategists willing to explore the old world military traditions of their forefathers. As a militaristic movement, this already encompasses most of the region and has had a profound impact on strategy, ceremony, and tactics. Martial scholars are also analyzing the society in which they live, comparing it to the ideals of the old world philosophers. Military tradition has grown into a more mature movement, ready to permeate all aspects of society. A new ideal for rulers as well as those who are ruled, as spreading as quickly as the printers can distribute copies of these new ideas. I want to gain Republican tradition. So, that is what I will do. I will gain Republican tradition. Alright, and let's do this here, and then we're going to go to Milos. Few indeed, 20 prestige, that's good. Good stuff. Okay, that's already a core, and if that's all I took, then I could take it in this war. But I need to, I need to get more. I think it would probably make sense to add a strait here, between here and here. Or maybe just between these two islands, but... Also, the Black Horde is growing, and I don't like that at all. I do like Admin Tech 4, though. I do like that. That is one thing that I do like. Okay, so how am I going to take down this fort? I gotta take down a fort and roads. Not exactly sure. I am building up a lot of money. All the great powers have attack penalty currently. Let's see where it's spreading. Umbria. It's kind of stuck in the dark here. It's not even spreading in their capital. It's because Umbria starts out as a tribal monarchy. That's why. And a duchy rank at that. Oh, it's terrible. That's why usually they get destroyed. They do have unique ideas, though. I added them. The Umbrian traditions, morale of armies, and national manpower. So, if you can manage to make them work, then yeah, it works pretty well. Dinaria accepted peace, white peace with Bari. Well, you know what, Bari, you were kind of stupid not to take anything from them. To be honest, let's be perfectly honest here. Bari really should have taken something from them. Okay, should we go? Let's just go, man. Let's just go to Rhodes. It's gonna be a heck of a fight over here, but we've got to do it at some point. Yeah. No. I can gain the corruption. I do have a modifier in corruption. And I'm ahead of time. So that's awesome. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. I'm gonna get stack wiped here. The only way I cannot get stack wiped is if I just go like this. And oh yeah. No, they're dead. They're dead. They're just all dead. So I don't know. Can I take anything here? Oh yeah, I can take a few. I can take a few islands. Can I take this one? I can. But I think I want Euboea mainly. Can I take Lemnos? No, I can't take Lemnos. Lesbos? No. Chios? I could. Could take Chios. Or this one. Yeah, this one is already connected to Athens anyway, so can I take any money at all? Any. I can't even take any money. That's okay though. I can just hang back for a while because I can destroy him, but it's really not worth the effort at the moment. So, but either way, I got this awesome 15 development province. It's actually an important city. Byzanth is an important city. Also, Xinjiang is facing internal conflicts, and so is Dinaria. And the Imperialists demand land. It's fine. Give them what they want. Now, when the just one last thing, when the Imperialists actually control the province, they give it -1 local unrest, it looks like. And when the clergy control a province, they give it -2 national unrest. So, there you go. Alright, well, I think that's going to be the end of this episode, guys, but I want to thank you so much for watching. We're already doing well. We took 3 provinces from Nizzi and 1 from Dinaria, and Dinaria is not even doing too well, so we do have to watch out for the Black Horde, but then again, they haven't embraced administration or military traditions, so that kind of sucks for them, and I think we're doing well so far. But anyways, guys, I want to thank you once again for watching. Check out Patreon and chill if you know what I mean, and I will see you next time.